Good evening. Uh, week 4 web programming project day 1. Today I have just learned about the node concepts. Uh, the key points which I have learned I have written in a document. Node is not a programming language and not a framework. It is a language we use on server, and Express is a framework for Node.js. It is a runtime environment for executing the JavaScript code. So Node works without any web browser. It runs on the Chrome V8 engine, and backend it has a C++ code. So to run any app in the terminal, we just need to type the node and the file name. In Node, we have function expressions. Like if there is a function, we can assign the function to a variable, and we can use that variable to call the function. Like see, we are having taken a variable name and the function for it, and the next time if you want to call this function, then we will be writing as a variable name of. So it will just bring the function wherever we can. If you want to use the function in another files, then you can export the functions from that module. So if I have a function called counter like this, then I need to write this sentence like module dot exports of counter, so that the counter function will be exported, and wherever I need the counter function in that file, I need to write require. This is like import and export of functions. And later I have learned about the before continuing, we can also export the functions like this. If you want to export many functions in a single from a single JS file, then we can also express like this, like module dot exports dot another function name like function2 like this. Or else you can keep an array of functions which you want to export, and at the require what all the functions you need to use, you can say required and the file location name. Next I have read about the read and write files. It's a simple one. We need to assign the FS is the core module, Node.js core module, which FS is, and for reading a file, read file sync or read file, where read file sync is a synchronous and read file is an asynchronous type of file reading, which will be having two parameters. The first parameter is the file name, and the second parameter is the UTF-8 conversion. Yeah, and that's it.